Brain injury claims vary. Generically, it could be somebody who has had a stroke and perhaps that stroke has not been diagnosed as a result of treatment given. That may result in somebody not being able now to look after themselves. So it could be a case of the brain has been affected by that stroke. It can also include particularly birth injury cases, so perhaps during the childbirth there may have been difficulties caused in the labour which may have resulted in the child being oxygen starved, sadly, as a result of whatever has happened or not happened during the labour process. And also as well, it could be in relation to the mother during the labour processes. Sadly, sometimes, and I particularly remember one case where a lady fell into a coma after the labour and she wasn't monitored. And although the child was fine, Mum sadly developed a brain injury because they had failed to recognise the coma and couldn't treat her. So there's various things. You can have diabetic coma, where if you're not treated in time with insulin, etc., you could end up not being able to function in whatever normal may be, and you need the help and assistance in looking after you. Brain injuries vary. They can be quite substantial, so you could have, for example, somebody with cerebral palsy, and there's different degrees of cerebral palsy, but it could be a physical and a mental injury. But it could also be a very subtle injury, whereas you may see a person and they look absolutely fine, but they could have delayed memory, get lost when they go out, become angry. There's various levels of degree of injury, and I think it's quite hard to say there's any one particular type of injury that you could have because they are so varied.